Good afternoon and welcome back. Today we are going to do something a little different. We're going to do a thrift flip. So I found a couple of very sweet little dresses and a skirt, and we're going to see what we can do with them so that I can wear it on a little adventure. All right, let's get going. To start, we're going to remove these little belt straps from this white and polka dot dress. I don't think we have to make too many adjustments, but we will carry on and see. The next step is this little blue dress. There are quite a few buttons missing. They were just falling off left and right in the changing room. So we are just going to sort of move them around and hopefully that'll work out. And if not, we'll have to find some buttons. Lastly, we have this blue polka dot skirt. Apparently I'm on a roll with polka dots at the moment, but it's just a little bit tight in the waistband. And I think it's the contrast stitching that caught my eye. I think that's quite in at the moment. I mean, how can you not love it? So we are going to see what magic I can work to widen the waistband. It's going to take a bit of effort, I think. The plan is to take a strip from the bottom and utilize it into the waistband. I could probably make a whole new waistband from the bottom of the skirt, but I think that would require too much material and it would shorten it a little too much. So this is a thrifted skirt. It might not work out, but you know, we're gonna try because waste not, want not, and otherwise this would probably be going to landfill. So let's get going. On to the button dress. So this happens to be missing, I think, about 4 buttons, and we not only have to finagle where the button placement is so that the dress doesn't look too scandalous, we also have to reattach all of the little buttons because they're all just held on by one thread or so. We're going to fast forward through this part so we can get to the more interesting pieces, I think. We are moving on to the pinning and shortening of this item so that I can add a little bit of waist because I love this material. I love the color. It's silk and, you know, it cost me £12.50. And if you were to buy that in silk, this item at in a fabric per meter, that would be like, I don't even know, like 30 quid per meter. So to already have the material done at £12.50, if I mess this up, I mess this up. Like, what if I, and I couldn't even find who the brand is. It's made in China. It's called St. Michael. But I'm gonna see what I can do because this is really cute, and if I can make it work for me, yay! Don't even ask me how many cups of coffee I've had today because to motivate is it's hard without tea and coffee. Here we go. Now that we are sufficiently fueled, we are going to measure and pin roughly where we want the new length of the midi skirt to sit. I want to keep as much as possible so that I don't lose that swish. That's the technical term, I believe. So once that's roughly pinned in place, I went ahead and pinned it laying flat. However, if you have thoughts on how this may have been done easier, please do comment below so that I can learn for next time. Circle skirts are deceptively difficult. Here is the new length. I don't think it's too obvious that a bit has been taken off the bottom. Right now it's just pinned, so we're going to go ahead and make a new hem for our new skirt. We are fully committed now with the bottom cut off and the new hem in place. So next we are looking to cut along the sides and add in a new piece from the leftover scraps. I did draw a visual to help my brain. So we're going to seam rip sort of the little white threads here and then cut up the line right about this area. But we'll measure it, don't worry. And then once that's done, we'll tie all those little threads so they don't slide back in. And once that's done, I will sew a sort of new section that overlaps the split. Yeah, for like this part here. And then that's it. We're ready to go. So as my grandpa would say, go to it. Also, I realise seam rip isn't quite the correct term because I'm more pulling them so that I have threads at the end to tie. Just realised that as I was doing it, but anyway. Right, so all we're doing now is just gently pulling apart all those threads. So we're going to skip ahead because this goes on for a couple hours. Cut two. Okay, well, we're going back now, so next. I'm doing the surgery just to show you what I'm doing. So I'm literally finding each tiny thread on the inside and tying it off. And it is not easy work. So both pieces are now tied, all the little bits and bobs. And so these are the pieces I saved from the bottom that will kind of fit in here like this. And I'll cut off the area, ditto here. So this is going to hide that. So we're sort of at step, we did this step 2 of tying the thread, and now we're going to sew the new piece. We'll see how it goes. So I've now pinned them down so that I can iron these little creases all down correctly, so that it'll all sit nicely when I sew it. Hoping that helps and works. Okay, so we've gone from this to this. We are almost there. End is in sight. We did it! It's so lovely, and the length is still good. I don't think we sacrificed on that. And it fits my waist, so I couldn't wait to show you this one. The next ones you'll have to wait for a little adventure. See you soon.